Hello everyone, I am Sidhu. I am having 7 years of experience in the software development. Today we'll discuss about what is vector embedding. This course is provided by Micro1. If you don't know Micro1 yet, Micro1 has world-class software engineers. The platform is provided by AI. At Micro1, they connect the best developers in the world with top companies. They have robust interview and compliance process that makes the hiring breeze. Let's come back to the presentation. A vector embedding is a mathematical representation of data in a space where similar items are located to each other. The embeddings are often used in machine learning and natural language processing. Then why do we need to use vector embedding? In vector embedding, items like words, sounds, images, and so many items are transformed into vectors, which are array of numbers. It can be positive, negative, zero. Typically, these vectors exist in a high dimensional space, which allows for the complex representation of data. So this is how a vector can be represented. If you see, it's a simple two-dimensional array. I'll make it simple. I will tell you the problem statement. When you're uploading a 300 pages of PDF into ChatGPT, generally, if there is no vector embedding, it has to convert the PDF into text, and the text will be fed into GPT LLM. And when we are asking for a 5 bullet points from the complete 300 pages, it has to search on the complete 300 pages of the text, and it has to generate 5 bullet points out of it. That's a very complex problem. The solution will be vector embeddings. Let's take a simple example. So if you have seen king, queen, girl, princess, boy, prince, these are the 6 different keywords or letters, basically words. So if you have to um, combine these three into two categories, we will combine king, boy, prince into one category, queen, girl, princess into another category, because similarity and the meaning, they are actually quite closer. If I put them into xy axis, this is how they might look. Like basically I'm keeping these into a right side and these into left side. Basically, technically the distance will be far, but fundamentally they are similar words, so I'm keeping them near. Similarly, the PDF will be converted into chunks of text, and the complete chunks of text will be converted into embeddings, array of 2D arrays. And these models built with so many dimensions. I'm only talking about xy just for understanding purpose. There can be so many dimensions, and while creating in the next sessions, I will show you. I'm going to create a vector database with 1024 to 1536 dimensions. So basically, this is how the text will be converted into chunks, and the chunks will be converted into vector embeddings, and these vector embeddings will be stored into the vector database. On top of the vector database, whatever prompt you are giving, it is going to search the similar words and categories, and it is going to result you an output. So this is an efficient solution. So if I'm going to show you the representation of vector, so this is a TensorFlow projection of vector embedding. I'm opening it right now. In TensorFlow, this is how the words has been represented in a XYZ dimensions. It's not XYZ only, there are like more than 1000 plus dimensions. If I click on a word right now, if you see any word, and you can see those similarities. Like if I'm clicking on any word, so nearly you will find the similar words around it. Let's create vector embedding in live. For that, we need to go to OpenAI, vector embeddings. You can see this link, you can click on this. So here you will get full details, overview, use cases and limitations and risks. And then you can see basic examples here. Now we'll execute it over. Basically, I'm gonna copy this, and you need to go to Postman. Postman is a tool where you can execute your APIs, post, get, put, patch, delete requests. So this is the authorization, headers, body. So I'm using the model named ADA. You can use basically ADA as a model in the OpenAI. And these vector embeddings can be created for a word or a letter or for sentence also. Basically, let's see how are you. Let's see what it will create. I'm gonna make a post request. You can see now it created a vector embedding as I shown you in the example. So it's like a, for the dimensions, it creates the exact points. These minus, negative numbers, positive numbers are like the exact point where this complete sentence stores. So at the same way, when you're uploading even a PDF, it actually divides into chunks, and the chunks will be divided into words and they will be stored in a different locations in the dimension. So this is the basic example. Even while searching for the prompts also, those vectors will be searched with, those numbers will be searched against this array of numbers. That's all from this presentation. Thank you.